My daddy told me this story when I was just a boy, about a cowboy who rode out and never came back. Black hat, black coat, black horse, and a lake no man should ever cross. My daddy swore beneath the sky that story was the truth. A cowboy vanished by that lake, out where the pasture meets the woods. His horse came back all by itself, no tracks left on the ground, and folks around would whisper low, his ghost still rides around. Years went by till one Sunday morn, Joan Pedro laughed out loud. Tuca said, let's fish that lake, if that story scares a crowd. They say the fish out there are big, but few folks ever go. I saddled up old Napoleon and rode toward that road. Halfway down the trail it rained, cold wind filled the sky. Napoleon jumped a rattlesnake, Lord knows we almost died. The sky turned dark and the mysterious cowboy appeared from nowhere. The wind stood still, the ground went cold, and silence filled the air. The sky turned dark and that rider passed again. I don't know if he was a ghost or curse, but that place ain't meant for men. We reached the edge of that dark lake, field on one side, woods on the other. Tied our horses to a tree, but the silence felt like thunder. Then the forest started talking like a shadow moving through. First a growl deep in the trees, then a cowboy calling too. Lord, keep us safe tonight. Tuca whispered, pale with fear, let's get out of here right now. Joan Pedro disappeared. The sky turned dark and the mysterious cowboy rode again. The woods cried out, the wind got cold, like a warning to all men. We never cast a fishing line, never stayed another day. Some places in this world, my friend, a man should stay away. My daddy's gone now, but that story still remains. Some things in this world you don't explain, you just leave in God's hand. Life, that no man escapes the pain, But every mile along this road carries the Lord's own name. He crossed my path one lonely night when my world had lost its light. He turned that rugged cross to hope and gave my heart new sight. Every track along the road reminds me I'm not alone. My horse and my cross, walking in the light. When the road gets heavy, Jesus leads me right. Old Napoleon rides steady through the wind and dust I face. My horse and my cross, and the Lord's amazing grace. I left empty promises behind, scattered on the ground. I don't chase the shining lights or fame that won't be found. My road is plain and straight ahead, feet on earth, faith in the sky. Not a preacher's words alone, but the way I live my life. When the world keeps shouting loud, I hear the shepherd's voice. My horse and my cross, walking in the light. Even when the ground shakes, Jesus leads me right. Old Napoleon rides steady, strong, and fearless on this road. My horse and my cross, beneath the hand of God. When the night tries to steal my heart and the road offers empty ways, I remember that cross on the hill and the love that broke the chains. I choose the light that heals the soul over shadows dressed as peace. I belong to a higher kingdom, and my faith will never cease. My horse and my cross, walking in the light. I don't follow glory, I follow Jesus Christ. When the world grows restless, He reminds me who I am. With Napoleon on load, trust the Father's plan. Where the wind keeps singing, lonely memories still live here. I lost you somewhere down that highway, but I keep riding without fear. Between green fields and open skies, the land speaks to my soul. When I saddle up old Napoleon, the whole world feels like home. Sometimes I feel your presence near, like someone who might return. In the silence of these endless fields, my heart begins to learn. Me and my horse Napoleon. Me and my horse Napoleon. Walking slow, running strong, he takes me where my heart belongs. Me and my horse Napoleon. Down this road with faith in hand. Across these fields I remember God, and strength rises inside of me. I know beyond the pain I carry, there's a greater plan I cannot see. Simba runs ahead of the trail, Jack goes racing through the ground. 3 free souls along this road, following the heart's own sound. Between the wind and quiet breeze, peace finally finds my soul. Even when the road feels heavy, God is the one in control. Me and my horse Napoleon. Walking slow, running strong, he takes me where my heart belongs. The sun hides from the sky and the world turns dark and gray, but after every longest night, the light will find its way. It's sunset painting heaven wide. The lonely heart learns how to wait in the silence of the horizon. I hear God guide my fate. Me and my horse Napoleon. Me and my horse Napoleon. Between the road, the sky and God, that's where my soul belongs. Me and my horse Napoleon. Riding this road until the end. Me and my horse Napoleon. I walk along these trails, sun burning through my hat, dust rising on this old dirt road, beneath the sky so vast. When the weight is on my shoulders and my strength begins to fall, in the silence of these mountains, I can hear the Lord still call. When the night grows long and heavy, darker than the dawn can be, I feel a hand that holds me steady, saying, son, just trust in me. Mountains praying here beside me, strong the way my faith must be, holding every quiet prayer that rises up inside of me. When the road of life gets heavy and I feel like giving in, mountains praying here beside me, help my soul rise up again. The wind carries old stories of simple folks I've known who fell down in the dust of life but stood back up alone. I learned working in these fields, pain don't come to stay. Every road, no matter how long, has a father who will guide the way. When the world closes its doors and my voice can barely rise, I lift my eyes toward heaven and remember God never lies. Mountains praying here beside me, witness to the man I've been, echoing faith in silence, only heaven hears within. When the weight of life grows heavy and fear begins to win, mountains praying here beside me, give me strength again. If no one hears my cry, if my prayer has no more words, these mountains stay beside me, and God still hears my heart. Mountains praying here beside me when I don't know what to say. In the quiet of the valley, God still shows the way. Even tired, I keep walking. Faith has taught my heart to stand. If these mountains pray beside me, God still holds my Listen here, my friend. Family's a blessing, not a prison. Come on now, let's dance and live again. There's a young man lost out on the road, no map and nowhere to go. Forgets there's love back home, waiting with an open door. I've seen stories break a soul, sons and mothers torn apart, but hope still lives in every home when God is in the heart. If your home feels broken down, it can still be fixed somehow when forgiveness finds the way and we learn to pray. Joy, joy in the house tonight, with the Lord above, everything's alright. Hug your daddy, thank your mama, love is stronger than the drama. Joy, joy in the heart again, family's a blessing, my friend. Follow the love the good Lord gave, and harmony will lead the way. Don't let pride take the lead, don't let anger rule your day. Harsh words can break a heart, but prayer can heal the pain. If you fall, there's time to stand, turn around and start again. Those who learn to say forgive, learn how to smile again. When the world gets loud and wild, stop and listen for a while. let love appear. Joy, joy in the house tonight. With the Lord above, everything's alright. Hug your daddy, thank your mama. Love is stronger than the drama. Joy, joy in the heart again. Family's a blessing, my friend. Through your door today, that's not the end of the road. When God stands in the center, He lifts the heaviest load. Joy